which would be maybe, oh, I don't know, blowing up everything over here, including the big explodey car that's standing right next to the shield bearer. Go ahead and do that. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave from the Wee Hours, and we are back with XCOM 2 after the incredibly tense mission of getting the Avengers shot down and then trying to get it back in the air. I was very grateful to the comments section for letting me know that I drew pretty much the worst map in the world for that mission, that was an incredibly tough map to work with for that particular mission. I appreciate you guys telling me that, because I assumed because it was a plot-specific mission that the map would be fixed. But no, like all other XCOM 2 maps, it was randomized, and apparently I just drew pretty much the worst map you can get. So I see now why it was so difficult, or more to the point, the comments section was saying this is way more difficult than you actually expect it to be. So, you know, good job me, I guess, for getting through that with only one death. We lost Catherine, and unfortunately we lost the exosuit that went with her because we didn't go back and get her body, because no way. I'm not doing it. We're not going back to get the body in an army of aliens. No, she can keep the exosuit on her corpse. You know what? The aliens can have it. But now, unfortunately, because of that mission, everyone's wounded. We can't field a full team at this point. We've only got, well, I mean, we kind of can, and actually, and just, you know, now that I've loaded this up, that actually ticked time away for a little bit, so now we can. We had one guy, Patrick, was out for one day, but actually just starting the recording, he's back on duty. So, but still, much of our A-team is in the XCOM hospital. You know, Johnny Walker's in there. He's our supremely wonderful sharpshooter, and he's locked down in the hospital. Kostya's wounded. Vasquez is wounded. I mean, she's technically available, but she's shaken. It's just not good. Long story short, it ain't good. So I'm kind of hoping for maybe a calm couple of days on the alien factor. Maybe they could just kind of chill. Obviously, you guys didn't get our ship, so maybe you just want to go back to your base, rethink your plans, maybe work out something else. In the meantime, let's finish what we were doing ages ago, which is building this radio relay. We were working on that before the ship got shot down. So let's just keep plugging away at that. There's a quick couple of days we can do something with. And hopefully nobody else is going to be, annoyed with us at this point. Okay, so the radio relay is built. That's fantastic. That's going to reduce our contact costs for other areas. Super. Now what are we going to do with our time?
Welcome to the fight.
Alright, now that that's built, why did I actually do that? Oh, yeah, right, so we could get over to the new Arctic and start to deal with a couple of these black sites over here. Getting the Avengers shot down just chewed up a lot of my mental ability to focus on what we were doing. That was a really tough mission, so I'm kind of forgetting why we were actually doing some things. But that seems to be what my goal was. Or we could go down to New Brazil, but there's not really a lot of reason to do that. We dealt with that black site. Yeah, let's start to make contact in the new Arctic. Let's head over there. Now that we've got our radio relay down, this is only going to cost us 30 intel to do it. So, yeah, let's start heading in that direction and maybe knock out another black site while we're researching everything else. We're kind of stuck in a little research rut right now, building our psionics lab, doing some important research. We don't really have a heck of a lot else to be doing right at the moment. Speaking of research, Gatekeeper autopsy is done. Good, I'm actually very interested in that. Let's see what these do for a living. Well, Tygan, you're kind of letting me down here because the basic gist of what you've researched is, we dunno. You know the Gatekeeper is at the extreme end of the spectrum in terms of psionic sensitivity, but our efforts to analyze the subject have so far revealed little. Well, thanks, Tygan. That was kind of a waste of my time. Really? That's all you got going on there? Alright, well, you know what? I've got a job for you, but the Alien Psi-Amp is available. That's fantastic. We actually haven't finished building our psionics lab yet. Chrysalid autopsy is now instant. Fantastic. We'll definitely take that. Yep, go ahead and just bang that out for me.
The name Chrysalid derives from assumptions made previously about the creature's unusual means of reproduction. Although rumors have long prevailed about the existence of zombies created as a byproduct of the chrysalid gestation, recent reports seem to indicate a new, equally disturbing means of propagating their species.
Well, Tygan, I'm going to tell you, I'm pretty familiar with chrysalids because I've played Enemy Unknown, and they're not radically different in this game, but I am interested in this new item, HellWeave. What does that do? Grants a bonus to soldier health, but will return damage to any enemy melee attackers, and 100% chance to set them afire. Where are my rangers? Where are my rangers with Blade Storm? We need to give them HellWeave immediately. Shen, come. You know what? I'll get back to you in a sec. Yeah, I know there's no research. I want to go talk to Shen about HellWeave. I'm leaving, Tygan. I'll get back to you in a moment. Yes, build items. Shen, tell me all about HellWeave. Well, I can only afford one of them right now at 2 chrysalid corpses and 65 supplies, but I'll be damned if Vasquez isn't getting HellWeave. That's got Vasquez written all over it. Thank you, Shen. I appreciate that. It's at least one of them made. Now, let's go deal with Tygan. I'm going to put Tygan back into the Shadow Chamber to do the encrypted codex data research, just because it's a box we can tick off. I know research projects will be suspended. Thank you, Central. Just it's a box we can tick off up in the corner here and just get something done. We've studied the codex, but we got a lot of other things to do, and we still need to get to upgrading the Shadow Chamber, and the problem with that was supplies, right? Yeah, 200 supplies and insufficient power. Okay, the power we're working on. We are building a power relay, and the Scilab is still 7 days away, but we're working on it. We're getting there. Okay, let's go back to the world map and tick some time away up here. And by tick time away, I think we're actually pretty good to go bang out a black site, right? Mission locked. Oh, we haven't actually made contact yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can deal with that. Let's okay, go ahead and make contact. That'll take some time. Oh dear. I was going to make contact, but now we've got things to do. All right, what do you got for me? What do you got? New Australia, new scientist. That's not bad. That's not bad. Destroy the alien relay, so it's a blow stuff up. But very difficult. Why do I have an enemy unknown? Why haven't we discovered everything yet? Oh god, I don't want another enemy unknown. Not after the... I need a relaxing mission. Is there such thing as a relaxing XCOM mission? Recover item from Resistance Haven. Okay. Difficult. Okay. Still an enemy unknown in there. Interesting. Mostly... Oh, Andromedons. Mostly Advents. But... Oh, a Sectoid. We haven't seen those in a while. What's going on in New Chile? And what am I going to get for it? 80 intel, hack the workstation, very difficult, enemy unknown. I got to tell you, I'm kind of just going for, I want something mildly chill. I do need the supplies. That's part of the equation to get the Shadow Chamber built up and upgraded. Yeah, I think I'm very concerned about this enemy unknown, but I'm going to go with this one just because it looks a little bit chill. It probably won't be. I've probably just doomed everyone to a team wipe, but let's see what we can do. Let's put a team together. Okay, a pretty decent team, I think. Johnny Walker is out of the XCOM hospital, so obviously he's on board. And of course Vasquez is here. She is shaken, though, and there are definitely sectoids on the map. So for both of those reasons, she's getting a mind shield. And of course she's getting the HellWeave. Of course you are, Vasquez. You are going to set people on fire just by being near them. That's the kind of woman you are, Vasquez. Patrick Doyle's coming out with some venom rounds. It's not going to kill us to have an extra ranger on duty. Of course, Rahid is here. And for specialists, we're going with Lucy Brown and Neil Patil, even though, Neil, despite my affection for you, you haven't exactly been pulling your weight very often, but we're kind of shy on specialists, so you're coming out the door. And of course, both of them have got medkits and a couple of mimic beacons as well. All right, let's go find out what this new enemy unknown is. I am very worried about that. Let's go kill some aliens. Okay, we've got an 8-turn timer on this one, so we can't dilly-dally here. We got to move it along, and the thing we need to get to is quite a ways away, so we got to kind of hustle here. I'm going to start this by just having Vasquez run and gun to get an eyeball on anything. So why don't you move all the way up here and see if there's anything we need to see. Anything at all? No? Okay, I think we can start moving people up here then. If that's basically safe, well, why don't you Overwatch for a start? And then we'll just start sort of dashing some people. Johnny, why don't you come up to here? That's not even a dash for you. You can move up there and go ahead and just pistol Overwatch for me, please. We'll just move some people up, get them into position, and then we'll make another push towards the actual thing. So, Lucy, you can dash right up here. You can join Vasquez. She might set you on fire. I'm not sure, but she might. Now, if I dash you over there, there might be something over there that's going to activate. Just for safety, why don't you just go to here and go ahead and Overwatch that for me, Patrick. Just in case there's something up in that corner. And Neil, you can actually kind of come up and back him up a little bit. I'm sorry, you're Patrick. The other one was Neil. You're both wearing red, and you've both got hats that sort of look like... Well, you've got a bandana, and you've got a backwards baseball cap. I'm going to have to mess with you two, because you look almost identical. The only thing that's separating you is the sword on Patrick's back. And Rohit, why don't you come all the way up to here, and you can get ready to blow things up, because that's what you do. Speaking of blowing things up, what are you? I think that's an Archon over there. The tree was kind of in the way. All right. So, we got eyeballs on some of them. Let's see what I'm going to do with that information. Well, the only unfortunate part is there is darn little cover between here and there. You look like a shield bearer, and I'm pretty sure I saw an Archon up in there. Vasquez, why don't you see if you can get a slightly better eyeball by just moving up here? That reveal... Okay, it is an Archon. That's fine. That's totally fine. Why don't we, Rohit, can you maybe get this party started with a grenade? Oh, not quite. Your rocket will go farther, though. Yeah. You can get that started with a rocket, and that'll bring them to us, which is what I want. I want them to just walk right into our line of fire. Ooh. Yeah, I think we hit all three of them up there. Nicely done, Rohit. Now, they're going to get all fussed about that and start... Oh, it's a stun lancer in there. I hate the stun lancers. Oh, thank you for standing next to the explodey car. I really appreciate that. Can anyone solve their issue with a grenade, maybe? Vasquez, you're actually the one who doesn't have a grenade on you right now. Lucy, do you have a regular grenade? We're going to come back to you, Johnny. Don't worry about it, Johnny. We're going to come back to you. You have a grenade, Patrick. How far can you get, maybe towards the splody car? Why don't you come up here? Everyone's got shots except for Rohit. We're doing just fine. Should be able to take... Oh, you can't quite get up there. Okay, well, what have you got a shot on? I'd really like to take the Archon out more than anything. I think he's the most dangerous thing on this map. So, sure, take a shot. It's not a great shot, but... okay, well, you totally missed, but you got the weapon mod that at least gave you 1 damage. So, great. Good job, Patrick. Yep, you're going to get all battle frenzied. Vasquez is going to stare at you and possibly set you on fire. I want that Archon to come in and try and hit Vasquez. I absolutely want that to happen, because with the combination of Bladestorm and the HellWeave, that's going to be just flat out fun. That's going to be really, really fun. Now, what could you do? You've got... you have a shot on this guy. You have a shot. I don't feel we need to throw the Mimic Beacon down right now. But just in case we do, why don't you not do anything? Of course, Rohit, you have Salvo, so you have another move. Because your first move was launching a grenade, and that doesn't end your turn. And thank you to the comments section for reminding me why Salvo... Well, it's not that Salvo wasn't working. I was misinterpreting Salvo in the last episode, where I moved Rohit, then launched a grenade, and then was surprised that he didn't have an extra move. Of course, it only counts if his very first thing is launching a grenade, or a rocket, or any sort of high explosive like that. So, you did that. Now, because of Salvo, you can do another thing, which would be maybe, I don't know, blowing up everything over here, including the big explodey car that's standing right next to the shield bearer. Go ahead and do that. Thanks, Rohit. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's all sorts of problems. Did that actually not take it? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. I was going to say, even the shield bearer is not going to stand next to an exploding SUV and come back from that very well. Now, Vasquez, you've got a decent shot. I do actually kind of want to just see if the Archon will come down and try to hit Vasquez, but I'm not willing to gamble on that because he's got shooty lasers and he's got all sorts of stuff. So let's not test our luck. I'm sure HellWeave will come up in the future. So Vasquez, just regular old shoot him, please. Thank you. Not quite enough to take him down, but I feel somebody can deal with this. Like Lucy. You might be able to deal with this. What do you think you can hack? Oh, the little watchtower thing over here. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think we really need you to do that. Why don't you come over here? Just maybe you can get a slightly better shot. That give you any better shot there? 60%. Take it. There we go. One Archon dealt with. And that should just leave the Stun Lancer up here. I don't think he's got the move to get all the way down to somebody and hit them. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Neil, you can basically stay right there. That's a perfectly good spot for you. Why don't you actually just Overwatch? Because that Stun Lancer is going to have to move into range. Now, Johnny, while you're here, you may as well just take a regular shot at this guy just for fun. Yeah, go ahead and shoot him, please. Colonel Johnny Walker. Ooh, an unfortunate miss there from the Colonel. Okay, we'll learn to cope with that information. That's fine. Now, he's got to move down here. I wonder if... Yep, there we go. That's why we put Neil on that Overwatch. Another unfortunate miss, but worth the effort, Neil. Oh, wow. That was a huge hit on Lucy. A huge hit. Kind of wish you'd gone for Vasquez. That was a massive hit. Vasquez, speaking of Vasquez, why don't you just deal with this guy? Or do I want Patrick to do it? I do want to keep Patrick leveling up. Yeah, Patrick, why don't you solve his problem? Although Vasquez, I'm overthinking it. Patrick, just slash him. Just slash him. Just deal with this guy. There we go. Okay, good job, Patrick. And somebody, Neil, I'm looking in your direction, immediately needs to heal Lucy. That was a huge, huge hit. Yes, heal Lucy. Thank you. And then, Lucy, you might also heal yourself as well. But we're now down to 6 turns. We've got to keep moving forward here. We've got to keep moving forward. That's probably okay for right now, Lucy. Let's just keep Vasquez moving up. Wow, there is no cover around here. There is simply no cover. This is not a fun map. Just stay there, Vasquez. I want to kind of... People are getting a little bit spread out here, so I want to kind of group everyone back together. Johnny, move way up because you're starting to get out of effective range here. And Lucy, I'm going to come back to you in a sec after I get Rohit over there. No, Vasquez. Yeah, Neil, actually, that's not a bad idea. Why don't you move up as well? You've already done your main thing healing Lucy. Yeah, Lucy, what am I going to do with you? You're disoriented for a start, so I'm not going to do much of anything with you. But just go up here. Just go up here and sit by this rock with Johnny and Rohit. I have basically no cover for you to work with, so just come up here. That is a perfectly good thing for you to be doing. There you go. Hang out there. And you can just Overwatch to kill some time, and Vasquez, you can also Overwatch to kill some time. When your run and gun is up next, we'll get you moving along. Lucy is no longer disoriented. That is fantastic. Vasquez, keep moving forward. Down to 5 turns here. We got to kind of get moving here. There's the Andromedon and a Sectoid. Oh, you know what? I don't think I brought a flashbang grenade along with me. 2 Sectoids, in fact. 2 Sectoids who are one Sectoid and 1 Andromedon who's very conveniently standing right next to another explodey car. Rohit, I have another job for you, surprisingly enough. Yeah, no, yes. Rohit, take cover by the very dubious cover of this trash can. I'm sure that'll deflect a few laser blasts. and then go ahead and blow up this car and the engine. Come on, I know. Yep, come, give it to me. Give it to me. There we go. Blow all of that up. It might even get the car next to it, which might blow up the other sectoid. Oh, no, he's too far away. I can see him over there. He's a little too far away from that car to take any damage. This has got to do some decent work. Oh, it did blow up that other car, though. I was right about that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, the sectoid's down. The Andromedon can't be feeling good at this point. Now, Vasquez, what are we going to do with you? You've actually got a better shot on the sectoid, and I'd frankly prefer that he went down. So, especially with you shaken, although you have the mind shield, you should be fine. You should be totally fine. Good shot, good shot. Not a killing blow, but a good shot. Solid. Now, Lucy, you kind of need to... I don't want you in the front line at all. You still think you can hack that thing. That's adorable. I really don't want you in the front line. Let's see if we can deal with the Archon in any other way. Rohit, you should still have another... Oh, no, I moved you first. I moved you first. Never mind, Rohit. I was making the same mistake I made before. That's on me. Patrick, you're kind of not very useful over here. Why don't you come up here? Very, very sketchy cover of a traffic cone. And apparently do nothing at all, because you don't have a shot. Okay. Don't suppose you get a grenade up there. No, not even close. You could run and gun. Yeah, Patrick, run and gun. To, I don't even know where. Here? Here. Yeah, run and gun to there. That should give you a shot on something. Really? Really, Patrick? I'm kind of a little confused here. Why do you not have a shot at something that's literally right in front of your face? Can you get a grenade up there when you could blow up the car again? Less effective. All right. I'm not sure why you're not getting a shot, but go ahead and just overwatch that, please. Lucy... Oh, you know what, Lucy? Why don't you heal yourself? That's probably the smartest thing you can be doing right now, because that was a huge hit that you took. Yeah. Pop that heal on. Good. Okay. And just overwatch. I'm going to maybe keep you back a little bit. Neil, you can get all the way up here. That should give you a shot on something. Hopefully, the sectoid, actually. Oh, would this be a good time for the Mimic Beacon? That'll keep them busy for a round. Because we still got to go through that Andromedon's first health bar before we destroy the alien within, and he's left with just the robot health bar. What's your shot on the sectoid? You know what, just take him down if you can. If you could just make that shot, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, that's different. That's not making the shot. That's different from making the shot, actually. That's a different thing. Johnny. Now, you didn't have a great round the first time. Could we do... What could we do with you? We can do everything with you, basically. But I'm just going to... Let's see. I mean, I could get a bunch of shots off with quick draw, lightning hands, fan fire, face off. I got everything going on here. But let's just kind of keep it simple right now. What could you lightning hands? You can lightning hands the Andromedon. Fine, do that. Again, Johnny, that's missing. Johnny, I know you took a hit in the last episode, but, you know, you're my all-star, Johnny. I can't have you missing 2 times in a row. All right, you dealt with the sectoid. That's great. Johnny's more shaken than I think he is after his time in the XCOM hospital. He's almost never injured. I think psychologically Johnny's just a little messed up right now. Okay, Andromedon, what do you got for me? What do you got? Probably shooting. Shooting and hurting and paining and all sorts of stuff. Now you're going to take a shot at Patrick. Oh no, you've got like a plasma grenade or something. And we're burning. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad I healed up Lucy. Yeah, I know, we're burning. We're going to get out of the acid, Johnny. Don't sweat it. Yeah, things are blowing up. Everything's awful. Acid burns everywhere. Yeah, okay. All right. Can you come back to me? Okay. Let's start let's start by getting these people out of the whole acid issue. Except I kind of need to move some other people to do that. All right, Patrick, slash him, and then Vasquez, you're pretty much going to come in and do exactly the same thing. Slice him in two, thank you. Didn't quite slice him in two, but good effort. And... oh, you got your free action from your mod, or something. I don't know. I don't know what you did, but do it. No, you didn't get a free action. I'm completely hallucinating that. I'm very sorry. Vasquez, just kill something. Just kill anything. Specifically the Andromedon. Kill that. Oh, nice crit. Now, how much of his robot body is left at this point? Yeah, we know. You're a robot now. We got that. We understand that. And you're dripping acid everywhere. Vasquez got a promotion if she can live. You need to get out of the acid. I know this is going to path you through the acid, but you need to get out of the acid. I'm not going to do anything with you, Lucy, until we figure out if we can take down this Andromedon right now. Because that kind of needs to happen. And I also need to heal you. So nobody's doing anything until the Andromedon is done. Don't pistol Overwatch. I actually just want you to... why do you not have a shot? I don't know. We'll come back to that thought. You're my only healer. Rohit, you're good against robots because you're a heavy, a grenadier, excuse me. Can you get over here and shoot the bejesus out of this thing? Thank you, I appreciate that, actually. Yeah, don't do a grenade, because, you know, Vasquez, whatnot. Patrick Doyle, whatnot. Nice shot. Very nice shot. And what I want to do is stop this guy walking around, because... I don't suppose you can hack that. No, you are kind of spec'd for healing. Okay. You don't have a shot, you may as well just heal yourself. Yes, Johnny Walker is a good choice, I admit it, but go ahead and heal yourself, please. Oh, boy, she's taking a lot of hits. Taking a lot of hits. Okay, and does that take the acid off of you? It looks like it does. You, Neil, have an awesome shot on him, but I kind of need you to be healing Johnny Walker. But I can't turn down a 92% shot on this guy. Was that enough to get him? No, he's got 1 hit point left. Oh my god. Why do you have 1 hit point left? I don't know, Johnny. Just, yeah, you know, Overwatch something. Whatever. I'm mostly just waiting for the next round so I can heal you. I'm really sorry about this, Johnny. Really, really sorry. Bladestorm! Thank you! I love Bladestorm. I think Bladestorm plus HellWeave is going to be an extremely effective combination in the future. We got to get to this thing right now. We got to get to this thing immediately. And we need to heal Johnny Walker. Okay, shut up, Central, and let me do my job here. Just shut up and let me do my job. Neil. Thank you. Heal Johnny. Yep, heal him, please. And then either Vasquez or Patrick Doyle should have a run and gun up at this point. Probably Vasquez. I think I just used... Yes, I know. We'll come back to you, Neil. All right, we'll come back to you. I've got things here. Yeah, your run and gun is up. Excellent. Vasquez, I need you to kind of be charging forward. We're kind of almost there. So we are getting there. Now, is this one where I have to stand next to it, or can I hack this from a distance? It looks like a stand next to it one. Yeah, it looks like a stand next to it one. Okay, that's fine. Vasquez, just Overwatch. And Lucy, just in case it's a hacking one, why don't you come up here? I don't think it is, though. I think it's a stand on it kind of thing. And Rohit, you can, well, pretty much dash forward. We're just making a big push right now. We still haven't seen the alleged unknown enemy yet. I'm not exactly looking forward to it, and frankly, if he's not here, I'm okay with that. If he or she, enemy unknown, is not available at this time, I am 100% fine with that. If they just, you know, wanted to stay back at their alien base for the day, that's fine. That's okay. What's going on over there? Aliens use this to beat most of Earth's... Oh god. Found it. Oh dear. That's a mechtoid of some description. And it's already seen us. That's really super bad. Because it's right where we need to be. And we've used up a whole bunch of moves here. Okay. Johnny? Johnny? Oh my god, that thing has every single health. All the health lives on that. Johnny. This would be an excellent time for the Mimic Beacon. Excellent time for the Mimic Beacon. Why don't you Mimic Beacon the bejesus out of this place? I don't know how effective this is going to be, though, because they need line of sight on it, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. Let's just at least do it. Maybe we can peel some of them off. This is not a good time for a mechtoid. No, I need to get to the thing in now 2 turns. Not a good time for this. Oh, good. You love the Mimic Beacon. Please continue to love it. Anyone want to kick Bladestorm off over there, Patrick? I'm looking in your direction. You're probably just going to one-shot this. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Okay. It's at least where I want it to be, where we can wreck it. What are you? Are you just like a regular Advent-y guy? Yeah, you are. That's fine. You're going to take that out. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. We're gonna learn to cope with this information. Now, who are you? You're a shield bearer. Okay, unfortunately, you're just gonna buff everyone right now. That's not ideal at all. Okay. What the hell do I do with this? Okay, I've got Patrick moving to slash the shield bearer for a couple of reasons. 1, he just did great work. 2, that moves him out of the way, so I can have Rohit start to work on the mechtoid. We may as well take advantage of Salvo to get a couple of things off from Rohit. So go ahead and start with a grenade, and then move to whatever. I don't even care. This thing has got to go away soon. So go ahead and do that, and then just follow that up with a regular shot on the mechtoid. Let's see what you can do with this thing. It's some damage. It's not all the damage that I needed, but it is some damage. Now, Vasquez, I'm less worried about the shield bearer now, because I just took down all his armor. What else can we do? Johnny, how many free moves do you have right now? How many free moves? We've got Fanfire up, and we have Face-Off up. Is it better to take 3 shots at the mechtoid, or shoot everything? It's got to be 3 shots at the mechtoid. Or would it just be smarter just to use a grenade with you? I genuinely don't know. Let's get your pistol shot done, because then you can basically get 4 shots at the mechtoid. So yeah, if I shoot that, your quick draw thing should mean that doesn't actually cost me an action, so we should, yeah, we can actually go right into Fanfire and take another 3 shots at the mechtoid. Oh, well done, Johnny. Now you're redeeming yourself. Okay. Feeling a little better about this. However, Lucy, you need to get to some kind of cover, because you are so in the middle of nowhere right now. So why don't you come over here? Even Rohit's got the traffic cone. You had nothing at all. Finish this thing. Finish this thing, Lucy. Take it out. Be a hero. Be the XCOM All-Star I need you to be. Thank you. I hope this thing doesn't blow up. It kind of does. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it kind of gets splody. I have to remember that, because Vasquez just took a hit. Vasquez, why don't you actually do something? We've got 1 turn to get this thing done. You know, whatever it is we're doing with this, standing in front of it, basically. And now we're going to path through fire to do it. No, not if we go this way. Okay, here's what I need you to do, Vasquez. Go over here. And can you do the thing? Okay, you can do the thing. Yeah, you're not our greatest hacker, but I don't really need you to be. Just do it. All you need to do is get the thing. Should have sent Lucy or Neil over here, but here we are. We've at least got the mission completed. That's important. And now, Yeah, okay, yeah, no, we got that. Oh, we got loot out of there. Yeah, no, that's the loot we got. Vasquez, stop confusing me with things. I'm having trouble dealing with the mechtoid issue. Ugh. Lord, and we didn't even see what kind of damage that thing will do. I mean, we saw it take on the hologram, but Lord, I bet it's got rockets. I'll guarantee you that thing's got rockets. You're not giving me a mechtoid, and that thing doesn't have rockets for some reason. Now, what could you be doing with your time, Neil? Does anyone desperately need a heal? Kind of Vasquez. You know what would actually be smarter is to give Vasquez aid protocol. Yeah, do that. No. Why would you give it to yourself? That's selfish, Neil. We're not selfish in XCOM. We're a team. There's no I in team, Johnny. And thanks to the aid protocol, that gives Vasquez a free Overwatch, which is nice. I appreciate that. I think that's the ability that was just used. We also have that ability where the alien just doing anything at all will trigger an Overwatch. So you know what? Some special ability got activated there, and I'm okay with that. Now, you're going to shoot Patrick for a pretty big critical, actually. I don't think we're putting a full team together after this mission is over. We're taking a lot of knocks here. A lot of hits. All right, aid protocol is over. That's fine. I think we're basically under control. You are out of ammo. That's totally cool. Let me just deal with the shield bearer, first of all, because he just annoys me. I know he's not the most dangerous thing on the map, but he's just kind of annoying. So, slash this guy. Yep, kill him, please. He's burning, but we may as well get the, seal the deal right now. Patrick doesn't mess around. That's what I like about you, Patrick.
There you go.
And that should, yeah, your shield is down now, so you're in all sorts of trouble. You're in wicked big trouble right now, buddy. Elite Trooper. We'll see how that fares after Vasquez is done with you. Yep, you didn't fare so well with that. Now, is that it? Are we done? I would love the answer to that question to be yes. Yeah, alright, we are good. Okay, let's get back to base. Oh, boy, we took some hits there. Not wholly surprised that Lucy Brown is gravely wounded. She took a lot of hits. Johnny's going to be out for a while. Yeah, we're going to have a rough time putting a team together after that. But who cares, because Vasquez has been promoted. Are you Colonel now? Yes, you are. Oh, Vasquez. Colonel Gabriela Vasquez. Colonel Gabriela Wildchild Vasquez. Rapid fire. Ah, okay. Of course, I remember this from Enemy Unknown. Twice a row at an enemy. Couple of shots there with a little bit of an aim penalty. Now, what is Reaper? Devastating. Chain melee attack. First melee attack cannot miss. Each melee kill grants an extra action, but further melee attacks have reduced damage. Interesting. Okay. I love the idea of that. I do love the cannot miss, but melee attacks generally don't miss anyway. They're pretty darn high percentage to hit. You're usually in the 90s, if not 100%. So I know rapid fire. I know it's good. I can already feel the comments going, Reaper, Reaper, Reaper. But I'm going to take rapid fire. I'm going to take rapid fire on this one. Because I know it. I know it and I trust it. That's why I'm doing it, and I don't know Reaper. So I know it and I trust it. I'm taking rapid fire on that. Okay, excellent. What did we get out of that? Expanded magazine. Cool. Clip size increased. That's never a bad thing. And a bunch of corpses. Super. Sectopod. Alright, that's what it was. Not a mechtoid, a sectopod. Oh, yay. Sectopods are on the map. Woot. I'm terribly, terribly excited about this. Yeah, you can break that down at another point, Tygan. 201 supplies. That's great. Now, if we can just get the power, I know I can't field a full team. I know it. If we can just get this power relay built, I can finally upgrade the Shadow Chamber, which is what we're supposed to be doing. But we'll deal with that in the next episode. Hopefully we can start to get some of these things down. I really just need like 7 or 8 days to go by. 8 days for the power relay, 8 days to research this codex data, and 8 days for the Scilab to be up and running. I need about a week off from XCOM. Well, I need a week off from the aliens. If the aliens would like to go on vacation to another planet for about 7 to 10 days, that'd be great. But we'll figure it out in the next episode of XCOM 2. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. I find it very funny that smashing through the window apparently does not arouse any suspicion at all. And you're going to smash the other window. You couldn't even go in the same window, Colossus. Oh, games are funny sometimes. Games are a little silly sometimes.